Hello everyone, as you can see, this particular question is one of the previous year question and this particular question is trending nowadays. So this question of height and distance is going to be very important for your upcoming exams as well. So let's learn the trick how to solve this particular question within few seconds in the exam and save our time. So let us go through the question. Here it is given from a point on level ground, the angles of elevation of the foot and the top of a flag staff mounted on the top of a building of height 20 meter are 45 degree and 60 degree. So here it is said a particular building is there. So let this be the building. Then the height of the building is given to be 20 meter. On this building, it is said that a flag is there. Let this be the flag mounted on the top of the building. Then the angle of elevation from the foot of the building is 45 degree on the floor. So if this is the point on the floor, then this angle is said to be 45 degree. And it is said if we draw an angle of elevation from the top of this flag on the same point, then the angle will be 60 degree. You are asked to find the height of this particular flag. Let us take this angle to be A, this to be B, and this to be C, and this to be D. And if you are attending the regular classes of our channel, then you will remember that I have shared with you two tricks, or I have asked you to remember two fixed triangle while solving height and distance. That is repeated several times in your exam. That is, one is 90, 60, 30 degree angle triangle. Another one is 90 and 45, 45 triangle. Where I have asked you to remember in 30 degree, 90 degree and 60 degree triangle, in front of 90 degree, the side will be in ratio of 2 unit, and in front of 60 degree, the side will be always of root 3 unit, and in front of this 30 degree angle, the side will be always 1 unit in ratio. And in this case, that is where the angles are 45, 45 and 90 degree. You should always remember in front of 45 degrees, it will be always 1 unit. So in front of this 45 degree, QR is 1 unit. In front of this 45 degree, that is PQ side, will be also 1 unit. And the side in front of this 90 degree, that is PR, will be root 2 unit. Now, if we come back to the question, here you will see we are asked to find out this value, that is the length or the height of AD. So, if we find out this AC, that is this bigger one, from here already we know DC. If we subtract this, then we will get AD. I think this is clear to you. Now, if we just see, this is given, that is DC. So, DC is the part of this small triangle, that is DBC triangle. So, we will start with this triangle. Here, as this building is straight on this particular floor, that is BC, so by default, always we take this angle to be 90 degree. So, this one is 90, this one is 45. So, this has to be 45 degree. So that we can maintain the theorem of triangle, that is sum of all angles of a triangle is 180 degree. So 90 plus 45 plus 45, we will get 180 degree. Now if you observe this particular triangle, that is DBC, this particular triangle will resemble this particular triangle where the angles are 90 degree, 45 degree and 45 degree. And here we have already learned that in front of 45 degree we have 1 unit. So here in front of 45 degree, the side is DC, which is given to be 20 meter. That means 1 unit, that is in ratio, that is resembling or it is 20 meter in actual. That means from 1, if you want to go to actual value, you need to multiply by 20. So this is clear. Now in front of this angle, that is 45 degree, this is 20 degree. That means in front of this angle, that is 45 degree, this will be also 20 meter, that is 1 unit. And one more thing that will helpful for you in this particular sum, that is, you should remember that the sides in front of equal angle is always equal. So here in front of 45 degree it is 20, so here also it will be 20. Or in the ratio also you can see here, if it is 1 unit, it will be also 1 unit. That means if this is 20, this will be also 20. So this particular thing is clear. Now we got this BC, and if you observe, this BC is also the side of this bigger triangle, that is ABC. And if we just look at the angles of this particular big triangle, then you will find this is 90 degree, because this angle is common in both of these triangles. So this is 90 and this one is given in the question as 60 degree. So this is 60, this is 90, so this has to be 30 degree, so that you can satisfy the theorem, that is sum of all angles of a triangle is 180 degree. So this triangle, that is 30, 45, 90, is resembling this triangle where the angles are 30, 60 and 90. So here in front of 30 degree, that is in front of 30 we have 1 unit in ratio. So this 1 unit is given to be 20 meter. So the actual value of this 1 unit is 20 meter. That means you need to multiply by 20 to get the actual value of this 1 unit. So if we find out the side in front of B angle, that is 60 degree, we will get this AC. And in front of 60 degree, according to this particular trick, is in front of 60 it is root 3 unit. So if this is 1, this has to be, that is AC has to be root 3 unit. But this is in ratio, and from ratio, if you want the actual value, you need to multiply by 20. So if we multiply by 20, we will get 20 root 3 as the length or the measure of this AC, that is the building plus this particular flag. So 20 root 3 is the length of AC. So from this AC, if we subtract this DC, we will get the height of the flag, that is AD. We already know the value of DC, that is the height of building, given to be 20 meter. So by doing so, you will get the value of AD. So if we take 20 common from here, we will get 20 within the bracket root 3 minus 1 equal to AD. Here root 3 is given, but I will suggest you to remember the value of root 3, that is 1.732. So from 1.732, that is the value of root 3 minus 1 you have, and here we have 20 in multiplication. So if you calculate, you will get your answer. So from 1.732, if we subtract 1, we will get 0.732. So with this, you need to multiply by 20. So if we multiply by 2, ignoring all decimals, points, everything, you will get here 2 2s are 4, 3 2s are 6 and 7 2s are 14. So now if we consider the decimal and zeros at the end, after 3 digit we had a decimal over here, as we have a 0, so this decimal will shift one place on the right hand side. So the decimal will come after 2 digit from the right hand side. So from here we have 4 1, another one 6. So here after 6 we will get a decimal. So 14.64 meter will be your correct answer. That is the height of the given flag or the answer of this particular question. If you find so my dear students, with this we come to the end of this particular video. If you find the content of this video helpful, do like, subscribe and share this video with your friends, and to get notification of newly uploaded important videos of our channel, you need to click on the bell icon. See you in the next video with new important concept. Till then, keep practicing, keep improving.